All right, welcome everybody. We're live. No Periscope tonight. Sorry about that, Periscope viewers, but you can always catch the replay. Middleclassmillionaire.pw. Everybody remember to click those thumbs up and share. Sharing is caring. I'm your guy, your man, Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of the middle class millionaires, giving you this free online training, the ABCs, one, two, threes of the business mindset training, right? So let's see what we covered so far this week. We On Monday we went over the three types of interactions we said is content, promotion, and relationship. And on Tuesday we covered the three types of content, which was uh, augmentative, informative, and narrative. You learn that in school from day one. Augmentative, informative, and narrative. And we came back Tuesday and we concluded chapter 5 finally. We've been in chapter 5 for 3 times in our study hall session of Eric Roy GoPro book, 7 Steps to Network Marketing. So today we're talking about promotion interactions. Promotion interactions. We talked about it on Monday, what content was, what promotion was, what relationship is when you come to interacting with other individuals. So if you didn't know, now you know. You need this skill whether you're in network marketing or not. You need this skill to function in your workplace. You need this skill to function within your family space. You need this skill. And today is kind of good. We're talking about promotion. And in the promotional interactions, this is where the payout comes, right? This is where the payments come in of your, or the payouts depend on what you're doing. So in the promotional interactions, whether it be with your friends, with your spouse, or any kind of, whether it be in business, no matter what you're doing, promotional interactions is where you're looking to get paid, right? So the pro tip, this is a little golden nugget here. If you tuned in on Tuesday, you would know that probably informative and narrative is probably the best type of content interaction to have to get to the promotion interaction. You're going to use a bit of those two while you're interacting for your promotion because it might be just best not to be argumentative when you're trying to get the payout, right? It might be best, depending on who you're dealing with. You might be dealing with one of those personalities that you need to argue with. So, uh, you should probably have, the narrative and informative type of interactions. Because guess what? You ultimately want the payout from this person, whatever that thing is that you're looking for. You want it to ultimately be that person's idea. You don't want to. The reason why you don't want to have the argumentative interaction, because then you sound like what? One of them used car salesmen. You're trying to sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. You just pushing it down their throat. Guess what? They're gonna be resentful from it. They're not gonna want it. It's not gonna be something they want to do with themselves. Why? Because you're forcing it on them. You don't want to force things on people. If they don't want to do it, guess what? They don't do it. You can move on. You don't have to stay close to them. If they're not action taking, guess what? If they're not taking action, you can stop talking to them. You can take action. Cut them off. Cut them off. That's why I would. That's what I would say. Some people need a little move. Other people, you need to just go around them and leave them right where they are. Right. So that's the pro tip for the day. So what's our one, two, three when it comes to promotion interactions? Let's think about it real fast. Right. Number one, because we're doing the ABC 1, 2, 3. Promotion is our letter B, and tomorrow we'll wrap up with letter C of relationship interactions, but or relationship building interactions. So this is promotional interactions, and we're looking at number one. Number one, you want to target your efforts. You want to target your efforts. Why do you want to target your efforts? This is the reason why. Relationships, sales, uh, team building, the process, and other things. These are the things that you can target. You want to target what you're trying to get from the promotional interaction. What's the outcome going to be? What's going to be your target? What are you going for? What are you going for your motivation behind it? Because no matter what they say, people always have some kind of motivation behind what they're doing. They have some kind of inkling, whether it be just to give back to make somebody else feel better. They have an agenda in mind. They have an agenda in mind, right? And the truth of the matter is that nothing in life is free. I got to spend time on here because I want to give back by doing these ABCs, one, two, threes, business mindsets training. Because guess what? It's helping me. This is me going through the thought process and just acting it out. I'm learning just like everybody else is learning, right? I just happen to read something or hear something or something spark the three, the ABC, and then I go and dive into it and find the one, two, three. So target your effort. What's going to be the end goal? Was it to build a relationship? Is it to get a sale? Is it to build your team? Is it to finish or to map out a process or anything else like that? Right? So that's what you're doing. That's what you're trying to get into. And for some people, it might be as simple as uh, like we say, if you're trying to impress your spouse or you're trying to get a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is you're trying to do, when you're doing the promotional interactions, you want the end result to be something, right? You got to have something in mind. If it's to get the girl or get the guy or whatever it is you're trying to get, make sure you're taking time to target your efforts. You don't go by, you might go spend time with their, I'm not even gonna get into that's a different live stream of how to handle the what I was talking about right there with relationship building. So target your efforts, target your efforts so that way you can map out and have that focus on what you're trying to get the outcome to be. So next thing, number two for those who keep in score. Uh, Number two for promotional interactions is you want to offer bonuses. This is how you add the value. You'll hear Grant Cardone do it a million times, right? You'll hear Gary Vaynerchuk. He does it. He does it as well. He does it a little bit different than Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone will say, "Well, look, you buy this, we'll give you this, and you'll get this, and this, and this, and the value of those things are this much, and we're just going to give it to you for this little bit of price when we have all this for you of stuff that might be old and not selling as much as it used to. So guess what? We'll give it to you for free while we throw that into that package." Gary Vaynerchuk will say something like, "I know my time is valuable. I know people value wanting to speak to me. That's valuable. So guess what? You buy, what did he do? The Super 8? He did the Super 8 or Super, yeah. You buy 8 copies of my book. Your name goes into the bag. I pick out names from the bag. You get 15 to 20 minutes to an hour of one-on-one time with Gary Vaynerchuk." So he leveraged that with the bonus. He had the bonus, and what he's doing with the bonus is he's adding value. What you do with your bonus, the purpose of your bonus is to add value, not devalue yourself or devalue your product. So when you're trying to get that job, like I told you, I could go interview for a job. I'm sure they offer it to me before the meeting is over. I mean, I was just happen to be fortunate of that's what happened to me my entire life of working for other people. I walk in there and they always offer me the job before the interview was over. They say if you want the job is yours. Why? Because you gotta add value. You gotta give the bonus, give the incentive. So it's like, what else do you come with? What else do you do? What can you do to add value to the company you're working for? What do you do to add value to the people who are trying to work with you? So in my case, I have some other life experiences. So when people come to me, like for the daycare, for instance, you can get your child educated And guess what else? I'm learning how to make money online. I've made money online. So guess what? Now I add value to the parents. The parents say, man, I wish I had a little bit more. Oh, here you go. Here's an outline of how I make money online. And boom, it's a double positive. It makes people loyal to you as well. I mean, when you adding value to yourself or your product and not devaluing it, guess what? You end up like Google and Amazon. That's what they doing. They offer you bonuses all the time. When let's see, they give you all kinds of promotions. Amazon would be like, well, you get Amazon Prime for 30 days and we'll give you this, and this, and this, and this. We let you try the whole thing for 30 days and then we charge you. Google say you get 30 days for free, or the Google Play or whatever that new Google song thing they got going on, that you get access to all those songs on Google Music, and then you pay $9.99 a month. Those are those are the bonuses that it gives people a taste and show them the value that it has. And then guess what? They continue on. They continue on and become paying customers, or they become loyal customers, or they come back week after week, month after month. Why do you think Red Lobster give away those cheddar biscuits? Because they're good. And it costs them such a fraction when the average plate is going to outweigh the cost of those cheddar biscuits, right? Even if you order 4 orders of cheddar biscuits like myself, you still will not hurt Red Lobster pocket because it's built into how much a plate costs. When they do the I must be hungry or something because I just can't think. I keep thinking about food. But when they do lobster fest or shrimp fest and all that stuff, you get the all you can eat shrimp, different meals like the shrimp linguine, the grilled shrimp, and all that stuff. They know, they have in their mind, okay, we're going to charge them this much. The average person might eat this much, but if we speed them up with food at this time and slow them down with food at that time, they're going to eventually get full and they're going to leave. So, offer bonus. That was number two. Number one was target your effort so you know what you're going for. What's going to be your end game, your end goal? Play chess, not checkers, right? Number two was offer bonus because you want to add value to yourself and the product and not devalue it, right? Not devalue your product or yourself because you want to make sure that you are building that relationship, that bridge. Because remember, relationship is the third type of interaction that's coming tomorrow. So now you know what you had your effort, you're talking your efforts because you're looking towards your outcome. You're offering bonus because you want the outcome to happen again and again and again. So now, number three, know what outcomes you desire. See, targeting your effort about looking ahead to what you want the outcome to be, and then you got to track the success rate in number three. The number three is tracking the success rate of one and two. Did it work? Did offering the free ebook with your product when people come opt into your page of saying, oh, you get this free ebook if you opt in now? Did that work? Did it convert? Uh, oh, I I took my wife to McDonald's. Did that convert to me trying to make another child? No. Maybe you might need to go to Red Lobster or something like that. So you gotta you gotta know your outcome and your desire. I'm cracking myself up over here. So know what outcomes you desire. Make sure that you can measure the outcome. You try to find Grant Cardone. He'll show you. He got charts and graphs and all kinds of stuff. So that way you can review, you can discuss, and you can adjust. Review this. That I need to write that down because that might be another ABC 1 2 3 right there. So let me write that down. Review, discuss, and adjust. Where did I write that at? All right, so I can write it right here. Review, discuss, adjust. See how that happens? Review, discuss, and adjust, folks. Didn't even think about that when I was taking my notes, but now I have it for a future stream that's going to come on ABC 123, right? So the promotional interactions, like I wanted to keep it short tonight. Promotional interactions, you got to remember that it's different. It differs from the content interactions because of the fact that you are trying to. Outcome. This is outcome based. This is based off your outcome, pretty much. So when you target your effort, guess what? You predict in the head what you want the outcome, what you want the main outcome to be, what you want the result to be. Offer the bonus. Offer the bonus is outcome activated because it's the incentive for someone taking action of reaching that part of your reaching number one. So that target your effort. What do you want the outcome to be? You want a relationship? Okay, let's look at that. You offer the bonus. Oh, this relationship requires that we go out and have lunch and dinner and all that stuff. We go out. Number three, know what the outcomes you desire by making it measurable. Oh, we go out twice a week. We must be steady, and then that results to every day, to then getting a drawer, to then leaving your toothbrush and having clothes, and eventually marriage and everything else. All that stuff come to play. That's how you measure and you adjust and you bring it up, right? So that was just a quick scenario about the relationship between you and your loved one. So that was just a quick scenario of just trying to put something together to give you a tangible example of how promotion interactions work. Target your effort. I know I want this to be the end game. Offer the bonus. If they take action on that end game, this is what they get on top. And then measuring the success rate to get to that end game time and time again, so you can do what? Review, discuss, and adjust. That's it for tonight, folks. I'm Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of your middle class millionaires, and I'm reminding you to do what? To be confident, be smart, be fruitful, and multiply. Then when you start, you don't stop until you achieve your goals. Good night, good morning. See you on the next call.